might very well have been my near-death experience. It was really strange, but it goes back a long way, and I remember it as if it were yesterday. Ruthie and I and two friends were going to the opera at Lincoln Center. And we were going to see La Traviata, and how I looked forward to it. Well, we went out to dinner first at a beautiful restaurant called the Ginger Man. I don't know if it's still there. Anyway, I had 2 glasses of wine and some fish to start, and I got terribly sick. So I went to the bathroom and tried to throw up, and I couldn't, and I got very dizzy, and I passed out. And that was the last thing I remembered until I woke up, apparently, at least a half an hour later, with my friends around me and my wife, and I tried to get up. And I said, "My goodness, I'm okay. Let me get up." And they said, no. They thought I died because apparently I was out for half an hour and the breathing had stopped, whatever. And they were certain, but then they called the ambulance. And when the ambulance got there, I felt fine. And then I recalled while I was out, I died, and I know what it's like. I found myself I remember it vividly, I was in this room, and there was this nice-looking gentleman. It looked like one of the radio talk show hosts. and I said to him, "I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here." And he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "Seriously, I'm not supposed to be here. This is a big mistake." And he looked at me like, again, he looked very strange, and then he like disappeared for a couple of minutes. I think he may have walked out of the room, and then next thing I know, he's back in the room, and I look at him and I said, "I'm not supposed to be here." And I also remembered I was scared to death, and I was going to talk him out of taking me any place, anywhere. And he said to me, okay. And then he came very, very close to me, and he like disappeared into me. What this means, I still don't know. But I have a suspicion that he might very well be that part of me, that spirit part of me that manifested itself as a spirit. And I was actually talking to him, although I didn't recognize him. And that's the experience that I had, from which I apparently woke up and I was fine. I had all his energy back, and I said, "Hey, I'm fine." And when they checked me out at the hospital, indeed, I was fine. There was nothing wrong with me. I remember that too. They were checking me out. They asked me to count backwards. I remember it. Oh my goodness, this is so long ago. And they asked me to count backwards from 100. And I said 93, 80. And I said, "Hey, I can't even do that when I'm sober." Anyway, when I was reflecting on this, I just knew that life continues. Life continues. I was dead, and I came back, and that guy that came back inside of me, that is who I am. That is him. That is my spirit, if you will. And when I talk to him, I've been talking to him ever since. And let me tell you, it's a worthwhile. I've even given him a name, and I call him the Wizard of Iz. And that's my story.